For the downloadparlor.com, I'm Scott Less, and we go to the Rock Line. Very excited to hear new music from this band. It's been 8 years. On the phone with Tom Flowers of Oleander. Hello.
How you doing, my friend?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing great, man. Jesus, 8 years, it sounds like an eternity.
It totally does, especially in the rock and roll world, you know?
It didn't feel like 8 years when it was going by. It flew by.
Well, first of all, congratulations. The new album is fantastic.
Well, I hope you're not just saying that, man. We definitely put our heart and souls into the creation of it. So.
Well, I've had an opportunity to hear the completed work, and I think it's fair to say a complete album release from Oleander is what is going to be hitting stores everywhere on April 16th.
Thank you. Excellent. That's what I want to hear.
And this, of course, is the fourth album, but during this 8-year hiatus, I guess is the best way to call it, what have you been doing, and what really drove you guys back together?
Look, man, we took a break 8 years ago from our obligations in the industry. We didn't break up as a band. We just wanted to take time off. We've been running pretty hard for quite a while, almost 10 years prior. We'd just come off of a year where we had toured for about 200 days in that 365-day window. And it was time. We just wanted to take a break. We got home. It was nice. We enjoyed being home. We enjoyed being around our friends and our families. Some of us started families, like me. And we just decided that we would come back to the game when we felt like we wanted to. And lo and behold, 8 years later, we decided we were going to get together in a room. Within 15 minutes, we wrote Daylight. We knew there was something good going on. We were having fun again. And we just decided to take our time with it, which we did.
On the Rock Line today with Tom Flowers, frontman from the band Oleander. Looking forward to their new album, their fourth, titled Something Beautiful, to be released on April 16th. And what I love about the album, Tom, is that from the get-go, you're blowing the roof off the place. The first track, Fight Alone, is worth an additional 2 or 3 listens, man. That's a great way to start an album.
Yeah, man, it's big rock fun. We wanted to come back and punch everybody in the mouth.
Yeah.
That's what we decided to do.
And that got an attention from WWE, right? Are you a wrestling fan?
Yeah, who's not a wrestling fan, right? To some extent, right? Especially with kids. I got a little boy. He's all about wrestling. We put Fight together, and we gave it to management. Management has connections at a variety of different sporting outlets. WWE gravitated towards it right away. They loved it so much that they spotlighted the song in the latest WWE video. They asked for permission. We said, of course, and it's been a good marriage.
And I love the story that you talk about online of how you came up with an idea for some guest vocals to be done for that song. Can you tell that story?
Yeah, it was great. Doug was flying back from a recording session in Los Angeles. He got on a plane and it just happened to be sitting next to Uriah Faber, which is kind of interesting because he's a UFC fighter.
Mm-hmm.
But we're big fans. Obviously, Sacramento kid. We're all Sacramento born and raised. Big supporters of Uriah. He's a phenomenal guy, and he's a great fighter. Doug thought it would be a perfect song for him to do kind of like almost a spoken word with. He might just take my job. He's a hell of a singer.
That's not going to happen. I was going to ask you, though, because you prefaced it, he's a great fighter. What if he was one of those guys who gets his ass kicked all the time and he wanted to do the singing?
Well, then that's really funny because that would be very in tune with the Oleander tradition. You know, just kind of all constantly, you know, getting the shit beat out of him and then getting back up and just, you know, continuing to move forward.
So you really needed to find some no-name fighter who just gets beat down all the time.
Maybe that's a trend we're going to start. We're just going to start doing that with every album, you know.
Oh, that's great. On the Rock Line today with Tom Flowers, frontman from the band Oleander. Looking forward to their new album, Something Beautiful, to be released on April 16th. The title track is also available online in the form of a music video. Tom, can you hold back a second? I'm going to play this for everybody.
Absolutely.
This is the new video from Oleander, Something Beautiful, on the downloadparlor.com.
You're late. You want to make gold or what? I work at the best of the business. You ever heard of a band called The Cure? Yeah, gold. A band called The Crew? Yeah, platinum. Maybe you've heard of a little band called The Dead. I don't know how many they sold, but a lot. Well, let's get to set. See what you got.
ghost, half alive and so unknown. Is this how you run from yourself? And the undertow rushes in, pulls you out, pulls you in, spinning you all around, spinning you upside down. And you don't know which way is up, and will this ever be enough to make you whole, to fill your soul when all you want is something beautiful that can't take away, that no one can ever touch and nothing can replace. Something beautiful you can call your own when the world shows its ugly side. All you want is something beautiful, something beautiful. Can you touch the way you feel, or does it all fade to gray? Is this how you cripple yourself? When the sky is caving in, crashing down from within, is this how you lose yourself? 'Cause you don't know which way is up, and will this ever be enough to make you whole, to fill your soul when all we want is something beautiful that can't take away, that no one can ever touch and nothing can replace. Something beautiful you can call your own when the world shows its ugly side. All you want is something beautiful. Some things will never change. Some things will never change. Will never change unless you believe in something beautiful. Something beautiful. When all you want is something beautiful that can't take away, that no one can ever touch and nothing can replace. Something beautiful you can call your own when the world shows its ugly side. All you want is something beautiful, something beautiful.
Yes!
There it is, the brand new debut music video from the new album released from Oleander called Something Beautiful. The title track to the new album going to be released on April 16th. We're on the Rock Line today with Tom Flowers, frontman from the band. Not only do I love the song, Tom, I think that the music video, a fun and tongue-in-cheek idea, is great.
Well, thanks. You know, we gave a lot of thought to how we wanted to present ourselves visually in coming back, and we decided that we were going to do something that had tongue-in-cheek, humorous overtones, but that kind of spelled the story of the song to a degree as well, because, you know, we spent a lot of time in the industry being told to turn left, turn right, wear this, wear that, possibly think about this, everything except for really just kind of being ourselves and believing in what we're all about. And that video and that song kind of reflect that.
I don't know which I like better, the goth look or the country look.
Well, they're all fun. I'm trying to talk the guys into us touring with costumes so that each night's a different, you know, just a little surprise. But there's a lot more makeup involved with the goth look.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And it's very compelling. I mean, you guys absolutely hit a home run. It's a very cool video to go along with a very cool song, so well done.
Thanks.
And of course, fans in the Sacramento area are looking forward to the CD release party with Oleander going to be rocking the Ace of Spades on May 3rd. This has got to be such an amazing homecoming event. I can only imagine.
Yeah, you know, we live for coming home, and shows in Sacramento have always been, you know, huge events. While we have played in Sacramento over the last few years, every now and then. This is the first real, big time show that we wanted to spotlight. So it's only natural that we do our CD release show in Sacramento. It's selling out. It's going to be a big deal, and we're going to have a lot of fun with it. I think it's going to be a very late night.
Oh, no doubt about it. Playing in front of the hometown fans. It's just got to be so cool, especially when now you're really kind of starting anew.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what new audiences in Sacramento think of the music.
Well, I think they're going to be very impressed. Looking forward to the new release from Oleander titled Something Beautiful. Going to be released everywhere on April 16th. You guys, of course, used to touring and playing one of the biggest and most legendary events of all time, the Woodstock 1999 event. Do you have any specific memories of how that concert went about?
Yeah, we still haven't recovered from that fully. That one's still a blur. My God, you're standing. That was one of the first touring shows we ever played as a band. And I remember walking on stage in front of about 250,000 people, wondering how we got there. And then
Amazing.
The little voice going, okay, let's do this. And then we step up to the occasion. It was a good moment for the band because we realized that we were capable of doing pretty much anything on any stage. And then it was gloves off from that point on. I also remember about a mile and a half stretch, or what seemed like a mile and a half stretch, of overflowed porta potties.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. We would be going back and forth between the smaller stage and the larger stage, and there was about a 5-minute window where you literally couldn't breathe because of the smell.
Oh, man.
But it was a great time, man. I just wish that it didn't end the way that it did, because it was a phenomenal rock festival, and we really loved every aspect of it, except for obviously the negative things that did take place.
Right. But it is excellent that you guys are part of the biggest rock event in the United States this summer, the Rock on the Range concert. You guys looking forward to that?
Oh, God, how can you not? We've been talking about that for the last 5 months.
Oh, awesome.
But what's funny is we've got this string of shows that we're getting ready to do in Texas starting next week, and we get us up for every one of our shows. I mean, it's just at this point in our careers, especially having come back from a nice long break, we're looking forward to playing anywhere and as often as we can. That's fun, we're back to having fun.
That's what it's all about, and the new album is extremely fun and definitely worth a listen. Oleander's latest, Something Beautiful, to be released everywhere April 16th. Tom Flowers, thank you so much for your time today, brother.
Absolutely. Thank you very much.
And nothing but the best of luck for you guys this summer.
Thank you very much.
Tom Flowers from Oleander on the downloadparlor.com.